In a year like no other, Nebraska Farm Bureau has been there every step of the way to offer support and assistance to farm and ranch families across the state, focused on its vision to achieve a great quality of life and prosperity for Nebraska farm and ranch families. This year, Nebraska Farm Bureau was instrumental in securing significant and meaningful property tax relief. With the largest investment by the legislature in targeted property tax relief since the establishment of the Property Tax Credit Fund in 2007, LB 1107 takes a major step forward by allocating $650 million in state money for property tax relief when fully implemented. There is potential for even more dollars if benchmarks are met for state revenue growth. When in full effect, farmers and ranchers can expect a 15% reduction in the amount of property taxes paid to schools. While working to lower property tax bills, Nebraska Farm Bureau also remained committed to decreasing costs and increasing markets for Nebraska farm and ranch families. Once again, partnering with Medica, NEFB continues to offer discounted health insurance plans for farmers, ranchers, and agribusiness members. The organization's first-of-its-kind association health plan was born out of necessity to help those in need. The plan fills a gap for farmers, ranchers, and agribusiness owners who don't qualify for the Affordable Care Act subsidies and find individual coverage too expensive. It provides comprehensive health coverage while saving families thousands of dollars. Farm Bureau worked to keep costs down by protecting vital production practices. After legal action threatened the use of dicamba products in the middle of the application season, Nebraska Farm Bureau went to work to ensure producers access through the end of the season and now continued use for at least 5 years. Farm Bureau also helped finally sink the far-reaching Waters of the U.S. rule that threatened farmers' property rights. In a landmark victory for private property owners, the repeal of the Waters of the U.S. rule brought to end a 4-year battle to stop a regulation representing one of the largest expansions of federal authority of private land in U.S. history. By championing the passage of the United States-Mexico-Canada trade deal, Nebraska Farm Bureau worked to improve markets. The agreement locks in market access for farm and ranch families with the two biggest trading partners with the U.S. Farm Bureau also led the push for an investigation into meat packers due to unprecedented spreads between beef retail prices and cattle prices. The Department of Justice Antitrust Division is investigating 4 major U.S. beef packers after Nebraska Farm Bureau encouraged it to utilize all its authorities and undertake a full investigation. Now more than ever, it's important for elected officials to understand the importance of agriculture and have an appreciation for the role farmers and ranchers play in not just providing food, but in supporting local, state, and national economies. That's why Nebraska Farm Bureau's Political Action Committee engaged with County Farm Bureau leaders to evaluate and endorse agriculture-friendly candidates. In the latest election cycle, 19 Nebraska Farm Bureau-backed candidates won out of the 25 races Farm Bureau was involved with. In the face of a pandemic, Nebraska Farm Bureau went to work across the board to meet the needs of farm and ranch families and help members navigate a world with COVID-19. Nebraska Farm Bureau helps secure financial assistance for farmers and ranchers who experienced losses because of COVID-19. The CARES Act directed $9.5 billion to the USDA for assistance to agricultural producers and replenished the Commodity Credit Corporation with $14 billion. Farm Bureau created guides and information made it easier for producers to sign up for both rounds of the USDA Coronavirus Food Assistance programs. Nebraska Farm Bureau also advocated for the establishment of CARES Act-funded grants at the state level for small businesses and livestock producers, with qualified operations receiving $12,000 in direct assistance. Farm Bureau also ensured farmers and ranchers eligibility for Small Business Administration assistance, including access to the Paycheck Protection Program and Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program.
Later today to talk about COVID-19's impact on Nebraska farmers.
Through it all, Nebraska Farm Bureau served as the voice of agriculture by developing and sharing economic analysis and insight with media and broader audiences. This helped to raise awareness and understanding of the unique challenges facing farm and ranch families due to the impact of COVID-19 and the struggling agriculture sector. While Nebraska Farm Bureau transitioned to adjust to an ongoing pandemic, Nebraska Farm Bureau Foundation leveraged COVID-19 into an opportunity to provide more agriculture educational resources. Students returned home as more and more schools went to online learning. The foundation offered virtual sessions in the spring, earning more than 13,000 views. Summer programs including Lunchbox Mysteries, Ag Venture Lessons, and Found on the Farm Virtual Camp reached nearly 7,000 students. Certified teachers offered 14 unique classroom lessons with hands-on activities that are available in person or online, with a plan to deliver 500 classroom lessons this school year. And Connecting Chapters, a program that equips high school FFA members to connect with elementary students and peers to increase agricultural awareness, knowledge, and appreciation in their communities, began its 4th year with 73 FFA chapters enrolled. Students in these FFA chapters will bring agricultural literacy activities to more than 1,500 elementary students in their communities. Unprecedented times calls for unprecedented service. In a year like no other, Nebraska Farm Bureau remains steadfast in its dedication to enrich the lives of Nebraska farm and ranch families.